Hey everybody, C-Note here. Welcome to DOPEamine. I am your host, Mr. Christian Rivera, and you can keep up with me at Let's Go C-Note on all the social channels. This show is called DOPEamine. It is about mental health and personality typology, as well as creativity. I've been a creator for a long, long time, and I've been an INTP for a long, long time, and I've had ADHD and cyclothymia for a long, long time. So all of those things sort of amount to my story and things that I want to share with you. So today I want to talk to INTPs as we approach the end of November. I'm not sure when this is going to come out, but I think it's around the end of November, and sharing the general idea that INTPs need to get more comfortable with the idea of saying that you care. Just saying that you care. Because there is this opportunity, or this, I should say there's this idea that INTPs don't care about anybody. And even for yourself, INTPs tell ourselves all the time, I don't care about that. I don't really care about what people are saying about me. I don't care about that problem. I don't care about that person. I don't care. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go over here. Right? And I just don't think that's true. I think subconsciously, we don't think that's true. And I don't think that's true. Because generally speaking, when it comes to humanity, there are just so many people that are just like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And at the end of the day, everybody cares. Everybody very much cares. And you care about the people that you want to care about you. You care about probably the larger picture of people as a whole more than you think you do. And look, it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. You're probably going to resist me saying that to you, because the truth is, our extroverted feeling, our inferior function, is an unconscious function. So the dominant function and our fourth function are typically unconscious functions. We are operating with our TI without really thinking about it. You know, you're not thinking about things. Like, you're just thinking about things, right? It's not an active process. This is just how we navigate the world, and that's some of the challenges that we have, is that our introverted thinking is subconscious, or unconscious rather. And our extroverted feeling is also unconscious. So the growth path of an INTP is about coaxing out that extroverted feeling so that you can be aware of its existence and be aware of how much you actually do care. And being aware of how much you do care is actually saying it out loud. Extroverted feeling. It's not about just feeling it and feeling uncomfortable or feeling shy or being quiet. It's about expressing yourself. It's about saying, I care about this. I care about you. I care about this situation. I care about my family. I care about what's going on in the world. Even if you're frustrated by it, even if it's something that you'd rather not deal with, you still care about it. Even if you're frustrated about it, you care about it. You're aware of it. You care about it, right? That's the challenge of saying that we care. I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash on this. I'm pretty positive, because INTPs are just we're not comfortable with it. You know, we would rather not have to deal with emotions. I understand that. I feel that all the time. When there's emotionally heavy stuff going on with my partner and in life, I'd rather not deal with it. When I am out in the world and I'm in traffic or something, and I can feel the tension of everyone sort of like rushing in and out of traffic, and I can start to feel that affect me, or not immediately affect me, but after a while I'm like, why do I feel so grumpy? And I'm just like, oh, all right, yeah, I'm feeling what people are feeling. I'm experiencing that whole empathy thing. Ugh, that's frustrating. And I'd rather not deal with it. Kind of clouds our judgment sometimes, but it's not about opposing it. And I think that's the point of this video, is that our extroverted feeling is not something to oppose. It's not something to fight against. It's something to flow with. It's something to integrate into our life. Because if we can recognize the things that we care about, then we know where to put our information. We know where to put our logic and understanding. We know where to put our reframes. We know where to put our intelligence. Like, we have to care about something in order to do something about anything. You know, we're not just collecting random information about rabbits. We're collecting information about typology, or something our friends care about, or something we like, something about video games, something about some fantasy thing that we love. Like, we're caring about things and therefore learning about the things that we care about. It's pretty easy to understand, but it's hard because it's unconscious for us. So the path and the part of the work that I'm doing, and really what cosmic calibration is, which is something you can check out below, is about unlocking the understanding that the feelings and emotions within you do exist, and then learning how to express them, right? Not just explaining them, not just saying that, oh, I'm an INTP, so I do this, but that my name is this, and I appreciate this, or I love this, or this is a part of my story, and being able to express who you are, right? And when you're having a partner communication issue, that really you just need to get your partner on the same page as you and saying, hey, this is a thought I'm still working out, but like this is part of me caring about you and I'm trying to express it. I'm trying to use my thinking as a means to express my care and love for you, and just using a little bit of that language and that disclaimer will allow you to really genuinely be able to say what you're trying to say. And it involves work. It really does. It makes us have to change the way that we're speaking or saying or thinking about things. And you're like, why do I have to do that? Why do I have to change who I am for other people? Everybody does. It's not just you. It's not just INTPs. Everybody has to adapt to other people. You need to adapt to other people. They need to adapt to you. This isn't just about you. The world doesn't revolve around you as an INTP, and the world doesn't revolve around other people as themselves, right? Everybody has an ego. Everybody cares about themselves. We also care about other people. We care about what other people think about us. And we have to get comfortable with this notion where we have to find better ways to meet in the middle. And for INTPs, that means at least expressing that we care. That means I'm not going to show how I care in traditional ways. I'm not going to say that I care and just like go in for a hug. That's not the same thing as saying, I love you and I care about you. And this is what I have to say about this. Right? Or this is what I have to, this is the line of logic that I'm working through right now. And really being able to honestly express that, right? That's the challenge of just saying your intention, saying where you are, saying what you mean, and just using more words if you have to. Sometimes it feels inefficient, sometimes it feels terrible. And sometimes, it can come off cold and distant because we're not realizing how emotional we're being with the decisions that we're making around our introverted thinking. So I'm being a little tough because I care. I care about you guys. I care about INTPs. I care about seeing more INTPs become stronger and better people. I care about the fact that my growth path, was that I dealt with challenges of having an EJ parent. And that was that choked me. I had a lot of religious challenges growing up. I had a lot of mental health challenges growing up. I had a lot of relational issues growing up. And that's not only because I was an INTP, but because of my upbringing, because of my challenges. And I know plenty of you have your own unique story, your own unique challenges. And that means you have to express that. Because you're not just an INTP. You're an INTP who has had your story, had your experience, had your location, had your parents, had your girlfriends or boyfriends that you've had in the past. You've had the things that you've particularly cared about. You're not just an INTP. You're bigger than that. And that's me supporting you with that language. So for you to even understand that you care in the first place allows you the opportunity to express who you are. Because then if you can honestly express who you are, and then you don't get positive, honest feedback back, then you have genuine information to know what to do with that next. You know how to make that decision. So if you have family members who are not appreciating who you are, or they think that you're robotic, or they think that you're not expressing love in the way that they think you should, then you need to explain that to them, that this is the way that I think, this is how I behave, this is how I express love, because information for us is how we express love. And if they can't accept that, then it's about you finding better people in your life. Then you have to start using some of that extroverted feeling to identify who you really need in your life and to start make big external changes. And that's when you tap into your extroverted intuition, and sometimes you have to burn your life down. It tends to be part of INTP growth, is that sometimes you might have to learn to burn your life down so you can learn to stand on your own, right? And that's a very emotional experience. So being able to confide in people, for people to be able to confide in you, but to be able to manage that. Again, it's not something you're going to do all the time. I record these videos once a month. I do this for an hour, and I put them on the internet, and I'm using a lot of extroverted feeling. And after I'm done, I'm exhausted. I get accused of being an INFP or an INFJ because I'm being very emotional on these videos. But I'm really collecting all of this extroverted feeling, all of my experiences, all of the things that I've been thinking about, and I put it into this video with you, and I share it with you because I want to encourage growth within you. And that's really what this is all about. So I just want you to say that you care. Next time you say that you don't care, instead say that I care and see how that feels. So if you do genuinely care, or if you have a reaction to something, that typically means you care in some way. And just being honest with yourself about that first is the first step to you figuring out what you can do with other people. It's not about controlling other people or manipulating them to do what you want them to do or to behave the way you want them to behave. It's about using your honest expression, saying who you are, saying what you want, saying your logic, sharing everything, and then being able to adapt to the data you get in return, and then figuring out what to do next. So that's it for this topic. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to this channel. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving here in the States. I hope you can show gratitude for yourself and your family, or show gratitude for your, I've got a lot of family that are just friends, and they're family to me. So I consider you guys family as well. So happy Thanksgiving. Take care of yourselves and each other. Go to DOPEamine.life, listen to podcasts. If you have other questions, hit me up at Let's Go C Note. There's all sorts of things to sign up for. There's an INTP breakdown video. There's cosmic calibration. There's a free MBTI audio tour thing. There's all sorts of stuff. If you want to stay in my world and be a part of this, go down there and sign up for that. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment and take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll catch you next time on DOPEamine. See you guys.